Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of Robbie's Backstage Bants. Today I'm with the lovely Natalie Pilkington, who is going to talk to us all about Six and being on the Bliss, which is super exciting. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm really good, thanks. I'm actually, don't laugh at me because I might have a funny face. I've been to the dentist today, so I can't feel this side of my face, so no judgment, please. Okay. But other than that, I'm fine.
How have you been coping through all of this time with no theatre or anything?
Good days and bad days, I guess. You know, we're all in the same boat in a sense because we're all not performing, but at the same time, it's just been horrendous because it's all we want to do. And I just feel it feels very strange. It feels like some days I'm like, am I actually a performer? Is that actually what my life is?
Yeah.
So it's just so weird.
Yeah. Does that still
So
exist
weird.
as a career? Is
that still a thing?
Are we allowed to do that? Is it?
Well, after today, some places are, which is
Some
positive.
places are, some places aren't. If you're not down south, you're pretty much done for.
Which is us. Brilliant.
Yep, we're done for. That's us gone. So the first things I'm going to ask you about today is how you got to where you are. So my first question for you, the broadest question in the world, is what is the journey of how you got to where you are today?
Oh my God. How long have you got?
As long as
okay.
you need.
Let me try and think about this without boring everyone to death. So, no, not boring, but you know what I mean. I have been dancing mainly since I was about 2.5, 3.
Wow.
My mum said as soon as I came out of nappies, I went to a dance class, which is minging, but yeah. And then my mum actually is a dance teacher as well, and she's now got her own dance school. So really, it's kind of in my blood. It's always been there. So I've done that all my life. Started singing when I was about 11. And honestly, I would say with singing, I've had to work really hard. I'm not like a natural born singer, so I really worked my bum off and did loads of acting classes too, because I knew I wanted to be a triple threat. Whoa. Yeah. And then just after school, I wanted to be a performer, but then I was always so negative on myself, very much like, I'll never be able to do it, I'll never get anywhere. So I had a bit of a tough time deciding what I actually wanted to do. I'm really hot and red, aren't I? Sorry about that. I was like, I think I want to be a policewoman. I think I want to be a nurse. Just so many random things. But luckily, I ended up carrying on with performing. And I did my musical theatre course in Liverpool for 3 years. Wow. And then after that, after I graduated, I got a job pretty much straight away, working abroad in a big posh hotel. And then from there, my jobs have just slowly got better and better as I've, as my skill has got better, I guess, as well. So, I've done hotels, done loads of cruise ships. I do quite a lot of gigging out and about around where I live. I've been in like girl bands and things, tributes, done loads of pantomimes, lots of teaching. And then, the best job I've had is being in Six, which was last year.
Absolutely.
And then that's where we're at, because obviously nothing's happened for quite some time.
The Rona's drawn the line under that one and gone, okay, I'll make you wait for the next one. So it must be big. It's a build up. We're just waiting. Miss Hedge and Jamie, is that where we're going with this?
Ooh, is that what you think? That'd be nice. I am open for anything, to be honest. After the year we've had,
you'll even go play Jean Valjean.
Chuck me in. I will. I'm happy to do it.
Absolutely. So now we'll just jump into a little bit of a chat about your career. Now, you mentioned gigging, you mentioned pantos. I know that I didn't realize this until I checked your credits that I'd seen you in a panto, as you do.
Have you really?
Billingham.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How cool is that? I like that theatre. That's such a nice theatre.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Is that where you're
from? Yeah, around there, yeah. That's
okay.
like yeah, not far.
Around there. I like 20, this. This is a good indication.
20 minutes in the car. Not even that.
It's very cold up there.
Freezing.
It's a very cold Christmas, but a good one. Yeah. I can't believe you saw that. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was a good times when we could actually go to the theatre.
Yeah.
But obviously you mentioned your best job was Six. I
Definitely.
bet you didn't realize that we were going to talk about that, because that's something that people
I
obviously
had
really.
no idea that was on the cards
No,
tonight.
apologies. I wish I had pre-warned you on that one, actually. So, Six, what was it like first to go with the audition process? What was that originally like?
I mean, I'm sure you've heard this of lots of people,
Mhm.
that it is quite a long audition process,
Yeah.
especially for some of us in my cast as well, because we all auditioned for the tour and the West End, which you can imagine there were hundreds of girls. And a lot of us, well, most of us got right through to the end of that, but obviously they can't cast everybody. And then we ended up doing the audition process again for the
Oh,
ship. So yeah, but in a way it was good because we're like, oh well, we know what's coming. But it was
yeah.
like, oh my god, we've got to do it all again. But it's actually the nice. With I'm not just saying it; it is the nicest audition process I've ever been through, because
Yeah.
first of all, the whole crew and the production team and everyone involved in Six are just the nicest people. You're made to feel so comfortable, and I love how everything that you do in front of each other, which is really weird for auditions. Usually
Yeah,
you'd
that
get
doesn't
your
usually
time
happen.
slot, you'd go in, you're in for 5 minutes and then see you later. Whereas you're there all day, you get to watch and support each other. So
Really
it
nice.
was a very nice process. It wasn't like usually you wake up in the morning with that horrible anxious belly, like, oh my God, I've got an audition. Whereas
Yeah.
actually I was like, I'm really excited today because I'm going to get to watch loads of people perform and
Yeah.
get to do my thing. So yeah, it's good.
I bet it is nice, actually. And then
It was
obviously the
nice.
people that you move forward with are the people that you end up, and you've already watched each other performing, which is
Yeah.
obviously the
Yeah, we were
start.
always like, I remember you from the audition. You're the girl that did well. This is such an exaggeration, but things like you're the girl that backflipped across the room.
Oh,
Not that
yeah.
anyone did that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I remember
So
you. I remember you. Yeah,
who were
it's
you
good.
put up for then? What queens did they see you for originally?
Um, it was originally Seymour and Howard, which I then didn't get cast as the swing,
No, no.
which is hilarious.
Because
But
Bryony said she was up for the three that she
yeah,
went in for, but you weren't up for any of them.
no, I think, well, actually, by the time I got to the end of the cruise auditions, um, on like the second or the last day, the second to the last day, I got sent Parr and Aragon and Cleves, I think it
Ah,
was, which were my three that I did.
yeah.
So like the last day, I was like, oh, I need to learn all this.
Ah,
So then they'd pretty much seen me for everything except Anne Boleyn.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, there you
Love
go.
to be an Anne Boleyn though. That'd be
I don't
nice.
know. So then now we need you to go back in and yeah, okay. So learning your tracks, was that difficult? Was that something you found particularly hard?
In a strange way, no, considering how much that sounds like really snobby of me, but I don't mean it like that.
No.
I was when I got told, you've got 3 parts to learn, and at the same time, you're in rehearsals with the rest of the cast who were just focusing on that one part. And there were moments, especially in the first week, where me and Bryony were like, right, don't think I can do this. I'm absolutely like overwhelmed. And
Absolutely.
then we both decided together, like, just to focus on one part, and then, you know, make sure that we're more of 100% with that, rather than getting 50% down with that and then moving on to something else when you're not really
Yeah.
sure of that, and then you just totally get lost. It's better to just focus on one thing at a time, which for me that definitely helped. But
Yeah.
then when it got to, like, I think I learned Par last, and
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to
Uh,
do? But then it actually came a lot easier because I knew the show by then. I knew
yeah.
which probably sounds a bit strange, but I was like, oh, well, if I'm there when I'm Aragon and I'm there when I'm Cleves, and I must be there when I'm Par, that must be where I stand for this bit. And it just kind of comes a bit more naturally.
And you already know basics of the routines and everything as well, and
Yeah,
you sort of
exactly.
go with it. You've seen things from different perspectives throughout the show, and you can see, oh,
Yeah,
well, if so and so stands here, then I obviously don't. Um,
yeah.
And then you got your
Although that can
costume.
still go wrong sometimes.
Oh, is there a lot of you're in my space move?
Yeah, I did. I actually did that once on stage when I was par, but
Oh,
it was with when Candy was obviously arrogant, but she was great. She realized that I just did not have a clue I'd gone in the wrong spot, and we've got it on video. It's in Sorry Not Sorry, and she's just like moving to the side out of my way. And when I came off, I was like, "You're amazing. You actually just saved my bum. So thanks."
wow.
Teamwork.
And then you got your costumes.
Yeah, that was exciting to get
Yeah.
3 different costumes.
3 different ones.
3 different ones.
Which is something that I think you're second in the amount of costumes. You got Colette in London. She's got everything. She's got about
Yeah, she has
5 different costumes. But I think you're up there. I don't think many
Am
others
I?
have. I think it's you and Liv from Breakaway. I think you
Okay.
two are on par.
That's exciting. On par.
Yeah, here we go. Because I don't think anyone else has. I could be wrong, and I'm probably going to get thousands of "Why did you say that?" But that's how we roll.
I wouldn't know.
No, I mean it was gorgeous. Your costumes.
Was nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't get to keep them though.
Oh, shame.
I know. We were all saying, should we try and shove them in our suitcase? Do you think anyone would notice? But they really would have. So.
Oh no.
And we had so much to take home anyway. We didn't have any room left.
Could have been your Halloween costume.
Too nice for Halloween.
That's very true. Could have been your nice outfit to go out. Well,
I would go out in it.
Not that many people can go out at the moment, but
No, just walk down the streets on your own. Like, look at my outfit.
Look at it, but don't come near me.
Anyone.
Stay away. Yeah. So Bryony said she took a lot of videos when you were in rehearsals. Did you do videos? Did you do maps? How did you go about that?
I did make videos in the first week or so, especially with being dance captain as well. I made sure I had everything on video, but then I also found I used it for when I needed to make notes and things, but for myself personally, I wasn't really using them. So that doesn't seem to be something that works for me, to be honest, which is a bit strange. I wrote everything down, which I felt helped. I don't know why, like just rereading it back, it kind of goes into my brain a bit better.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't say what I made was maps. I made like diagrams.
Oh.
And other people would probably look at it and go, what on earth does that mean? But I was like, I know what it means. It makes perfect sense to me. So we'll just go with it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Whatever works for you works for you, doesn't it?
Everyone's different. Some people literally just go, right, 5, 6, 7, yep, got it. And they don't need to write anything, record anything. And I'm just like, wow, that's amazing. But
incredible. And you just did not go on for your 3 tracks that you were meant to go on for. There was another one that just had to happen out of the blue.
It did.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm really glad that I proved myself doing that as well, because I auditioned for Seymour probably more than any other part. So it was really nice that I got to sing that song on stage and everything in the end. It felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a dramatic turn of events though, wasn't it?
It was a tough time, and it wasn't nice circumstances and things, but everything worked out in the end. And Caitlin was amazing. She sent me messages like, "You're going to be amazing." And I was like, thanks. So yeah, it was good.
Oh, lovely. So you must have a lot of memories. Do you share your best memories from being out there?
You want me to share my best memories right now? Probably I'll never forget going on for the first time, because that was just incredible. And especially like obviously the feeling on stage, but coming off in the dressing room, I just had to sit down and I actually cried a little bit. I was that like overwhelmed. I was like, I'm such a loser, but that was amazing. And then a lot of my favourite memories are just silly things. Me and Bryony shared a little bathroom. The cabins were actually awful, if I'm being honest with you. Me and Bryony had to share this little bathroom. We called it the Shoilet. You might have heard about it.
I have not.
Okay, so our cabins were really small, and we both had a door on the inside, which was a toilet and a shower, but you could literally sit on the toilet and have a shower. It was that small.
Wow.
So we called it the Shoilet.
Nice.
Yeah, so like Bryony would sit on with the lid down, and I would sit in bed, and we'd have a chat, or vice versa, because that's how close, compact it
Oh,
was.
wow.
So got lots of lovely memories of just being silly in there with Bryony and chatting
I bet.
rubbish. And yeah, it's difficult to say like your favorite, because you get to go to so many amazing places.
Yeah.
So I think of somewhere like, oh, that was the best day, and like, oh no, that was the best day.
No.
So yeah, but definitely up there is doing the show for the first time.
Yeah, definitely.
1,000,000%.
I mean, it's an amazing show. Why wouldn't it be good?
Do you know what I mean?
This is why we need it to be back open.
And it will be.
It will
soon.
be.
Really
It will
soon.
be. Definitely.
Will it be in Manchester?
This is the question. Not for at least 2 weeks after lockdown. But the Lowry posted a statement today saying that they I think it was a video, and she was saying they might open on the 17th if they move down to tier 2.
Oh, okay. I hope so.
Honestly, the only tiers I understand is tiers on a cake. I'm just like,
Do you know? I'm totally with you on that.
just
So over it.
that's what I'm going to be eating.
All these kind of tears that I seem to shed quite often.
Yes, me too.
Because of Corona.
Very true. 2 different types of tears, not the third type. We don't.
Not the ones we want from the government. They can go away.
Boris and his tears, honestly. Right, so now we've gotten through a lot of 6. I think it's time to move on to the fans' questions.
Oh, there's questions?
Which happen to contain 6.
Right, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
No.
This is all brand new information.
Clearly not. So, first question is from Trevor, and Trevor's asked, if you forget your lines on stage, what do you do?
Trevor, aside from feel a little bit sick for a brief moment, you don't have much time to really feel anything. I'm usually quite good at just making something up. Even if it doesn't really make sense, as long as something comes out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And that's what I would usually do. Or I'd eyeball someone and hope that they will cover it for me. Like, I don't know what it is. But yeah.
Do it for me.
I've forgotten my word, not in 6, but in a few like performances, I've forgotten the words to a song, and it's coming up and you're like, I have no idea what the sentence is. So you just have to make it up. Otherwise, it's more noticeable to just stand there and be like, oh. So yeah.
It's easier to make things up when you're talking though. If you're in the middle of the song, I mean,
it's a horrible feeling.
Have you ever come off beat during the arrogant little intro before No Way? Because Cassie from Tourcast said if you get off there, you're done for. Yeah, touch wood, never live on stage. It was always something that made my heart beat really fast. Yeah. But yeah, when I was learning it, when you don't 100% know the words, and you just like you just lose it and you don't get it back. It's horrible. Okay. And I was like, okay, I'm not okay. Okay. To be honest, I probably couldn't say all of that right now. I've not said it for that long. Yeah, I would need to practice that a lot. You need to sit down and think about that one. Yeah. So the next question is from Emily, and Emily has asked, was there any onstage mishaps? I love that question. I love that question. Again, I wasn't on stage a lot. No. Because with being the swing on the ship, it works a little bit differently. I spent a lot of my time watching it in the audience. There were a lot of technical mishaps. Oh. Yeah, there was one time where I was actually on for this one. I was on as Arrogant, and just out of nowhere, before Bryony was on for Howard, and this sound just came out of nowhere. It was like a fan, like an air conditioning unit, but it was like, and we were all looking around like we were doing some part of the lines, and then Bryony started doing a monologue into all you want to do. But honestly, the audience were just like, couldn't hear anything, so everyone started leaving. And we were like, poor Bryony is going to sing this whole song. She's about to go for 7 minutes. And yeah, and then we ended up doing a show stop and everyone had to run off the stage. Oh, good. And this noise was just relentless. It just wasn't stopping. But then we were all like laughing about it because we were like, this is hilarious. Just this. We're trying
And
to do
all
a
these
show, and all you can hear
techies
is
running
that.
around like, what is it? They didn't even know what it was. I can't even
Really?
remember what it was.
Wow.
So yeah, that was fun.
That does sound fun. I mean, not that people were leaving. You'd feel awful, wouldn't you?
That wasn't fun, but I can understand why,
I
because
understand
it
why they
was
were
like
leaving. I
deafening.
mean,
It was
I'd have
good.
just sat it through, you know?
Yeah.
If they knew the show, they might have done. They were like,
Die hard fans.
come on, she's about to sing a big song here. Come on, just wait. Yeah.
V was like, yes, vocal rest for me. I didn't get to my song.
Lucky. Question 3 is from Georgia, and Georgia's asked, will you re-audition for 6?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I would. I would love to be in it again, in any capacity, whether
On
it's
dry land.
Well, yeah, actually, on dry land would be miles better. So yeah, if it meant auditioning again, definitely. Got to work for what you want, haven't you? So
Get yourself on the tour. I think I say that to everybody, but that's just so I
I'd
can
love
keep
to
off.
do the tour. I'd love that.
I think the amount of people I've said that to.
I think 6 is going to be around for quite some time because it's so good.
I'm thinking Blood Brothers constantly.
Yeah.
Just looping it around.
And if I don't get in 6 again, I'll be in Blood Brothers because I like that.
Go on. I love Blood Brothers. I absolutely love Blood Brothers. Question number 4 is from Lily, and Lily's asked, what is your go-to Holbein move?
Oh, good question. I think it became the one, you know, in Fortnite, is it called like the hype thing? Where I think if I was stuck, I tried to change it up. So I used to do that quite a lot. And then I used to do like a crab thing as well.
Ooh.
Just, you know.
That is fancy.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. A crab. Just what they wanted when they're on a ship. A crab.
Exactly.
Yeah. Keep me the theme. And the last fan's question is from Evie, and Evie has asked, if you could have one of the other Queen's costumes, whose would you choose? That rhymed.
Another great question. I always feel like I would like Pars because blue is my favourite colour.
Yeah.
And I love how obviously it's different because it's the leggings. And then it's just fabulous because it makes you look like with really long legs in your boots and then these massive puffy shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love that. But then at the same time, I do love the gold of Aragon's costume. I think it's so...
Especially the new one.
Yeah, it looks so... They all look so expensive, but that one is just like, whoa.
Yeah.
That gives me Beyonce vibes.
I'm really looking forward to getting some footage of the London cast with their new costumes. They've got all the new set from Broadway now.
Oh, okay.
So Lexi's got
very nice
big knee-high boots for Cleves, which is...
Can't wait to see her in those.
Me too.
She is so fierce. Yay!
I'm looking forward for that. Okay, so we made it through the fans' questions. Now, the final thing is a quiz on how well you know 6. The moment you've been dreading, right?
Is it timed or like, do I have time
No,
to think about
you've got ages. Okay. But I would like to make a leaderboard from this. I mean, there's only 5 questions, so you're all right. It's not... I could have made 6, didn't think about it, and it's just stuck from then on.
You should have made 6, rookie.
This is what everybody says, and I'm like, why did I do that? Okay. Question 1. How many songs are in the cast recording? That shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, I can do this.
You can do it.
So I just need my other hand to count them. There's no more, is there? No, it must be. Is the Mega 6 on there? It's not, is it?
Good question.
Is it? Oh, I'm going to go with 9.
You are very correct with 9.
Woohoo!
No Mega 6. Okay, so I had to change this for finish the lyric. I've been keeping it the same, but then I realized that you've already covered part, so I thought I'd change it. So the lyric that you are going to finish is tried to elope.
But the Pope said nope.
He did indeed. There you go. I will take that one as well. The next one is who speaks the line?
Oh gosh.
I'm not gonna give you any hints on this. It's just gonna be, I can see it now. Henry VIII and his famous 4 wives.
Oh, that's so hard. I can see it now. Henry VIII and his famous 4 wives.
But whose voice is it?
Is it Howard?
It is Howard.
Woo!
Look at you.
Woohoo!
Absolutely nailing this.
I told you I've watched it an awful lot of times.
Well, yeah. The next one is I will take 2 answers for this one. Either or, I'm happy with. Where was Six first performed?
Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Woo!
And question 5. This one you might need a bit of time on. This is the hardest one. So, I've even written down the lengths at the bottom now because I was always unsure that my answer was wrong, and I was just okay. Which queen has the shortest solo song according to the cast recording? It's a strange one. It's not what you'd think.
Yeah, I'm really going to think about this. So, what queens have I got to work with here? Is it going to be... Oh. Okay. I'm now that because you've said according to the cast recording, that's thrown me a bit because
Yeah.
How does Catherine Parr's song work on the recording?
Okay. So this is the question I will happily answer for you. The remix is stuck on the end.
Right, it's not that one.
No.
It can't be Howard's. It can't be. I feel like I'm missing a queen in my head. Cleves.
So you can cross 2 of them out. You can cross out Parr and Howard.
I really want to go with No Way, but I feel like that might be wrong. But I'm just going to say it.
That is 100% correct. The lengths are No Way is 4 minutes and 2 seconds, closely followed by Don't Lose Your Head, which is 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
See, I was going with No Way or Get Down.
Get Down. Yeah, I would have as well, but Don't Lose Your Head, then Get Down, then Heart of Stone, then I Don't Need Your Love and All You Want to Do.
Interesting. I got that right. I'm buzzing right now.
I'm really pleased with that. You get it right. Not really any hints as well. I'm very pleased. So
am I top of the leaderboard or what?
I think you'll be definitely. I think there's a few people that got 5 out of 5, but some of them didn't get it on the same quiz. But you're definitely at the top. You'll definitely be at the top. So last few things. One thing. First thing is people at home, which should be everyone at the moment.
Yeah, why are you not at home if you're not?
People at home. We are here just having a bit of a fun, but also if you could donate to Acting for Others, that would be fantastic. There will be a link down there because as much as I'm trying to get all the information from these absolute legends, I'm also trying to raise a bit of money because I think it'd be a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Because they really need it at the moment. Obviously, another thing to subscribe and check the social medias for who's coming up next, including a certain Christmas concert that someone in this room might be taking part in.
I'm buzzing for that. And I need to get practicing actually.
Both of us. And last, I want to thank you for coming in and chatting with me for this little. No,
session. Thanks for asking me. I feel very honoured.
Very fun. Very fun.
Yay.
I'm doing like a bit of a Bliss bingo. So. Well, yeah, you did. Doing Bliss bingo here. I've had Hazel. I've had you. I've had Bryony. Who's up next? Who's coming next? Who's it going to be?
Any of them. I'm sure they'd all be up for it.
I think they would be. I mean, a bit fun. Get everyone in. Massive party.
Pick your favourite and then let me know. Joking. That's a good question. Who is your favourite queen from the Bliss?
Oh, don't I put a question box on the other day asking for just for random questions, and someone asked me who is your favourite queen that you have worked with in an interview or a concert, and I was like,
that's a hard one.
So what did I do? I went through and justified my reason why I like them all. It's the only way.
Nice.
You can't do it. But apart from that, thanks for watching, everyone. It's been really fun.
Yay.
And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.